In the previous video, I spoke about data envelopment analysis. Now let's look at the LP formulation of that. So I showed you how it can be done. What is the purpose of data envelopment analysis? We took the example of a bank which had 5 different branches. And let's say branch C seems to be the best branch as of now in terms of the efficiency, output by input. Okay, so if you look at this slide, let's look at what can be done to branch D, or how can we reduce, or by what proportion can we reduce the input of branch D so that the output of branch D is at least the same as the branch C. Now let us look at this data. Branch D has 10 full-time employees and the cost is rupees 28 lakhs. If you look at this screen, you find that we have 4 lambda c less than or equal to 10 theta d. So 4 is what? 4 is the number of FTEs that branch C has, which is the ideal branch, which is at the frontier, So 4 FTEs, 4 times lambda C. This is the factor that is multiplied. And then 10 is the number of FTEs that branch D has, and theta D is what we are trying to minimize. Theta D is the proportion or the factor by which the input of branch D should be reduced to get the same output as branch C. Similarly, we get 12 lambda C, where 12 is the cost in rupees lakhs for branch C, less than or equal to 28. 28 lakhs is the cost for branch D, 28 times theta D. Similarly, we do for output constraints as well. 100 times lambda underscore C greater than or equal to 160. 100 is the number of loans for branch C, and 160 is the number of loans for branch D. Similarly, 18 times lambda underscore C, 18 is the deposits in crores for branch C, greater than or equal to 22 crores is the deposits for branch D. So that's what we are looking at right now. Look at these numbers on the screen. So you have 4 times lambda c. Now, if we solve for this, what we find is, let's look at the second set of equations. This becomes lambda c greater than or equal to 1.6. Okay. And if we look at 18 lambda c greater than or equal to 22, lambda c becomes greater than or equal to 22 by 18, which becomes equal to 1.22. This becomes equals to 1.22. Now, since both the constraints have to hold simultaneously, we have to look at the maximum of these two. So lambda c we are trying to get both the constraints good simultaneously, we have to look at lambda c as maximum of 1.6 or 1.22. So the bigger one is 1.6. So 1.6 becomes our binding constraint for loans. And the same thing can be done with the staff constraints. If you look at the staff constraints, you have 4 into 1.6, because we have found lambda c now is equal to 6.4. This should be less than or equal to 10 times theta underscore, less than or equal to 10 times theta underscore d. When we solve for this, theta d becomes less than or greater than or equal to 6.4 by 10, which becomes 0.64. And the second one is 12 into 1.6, which is equal to 19.2. This 19.2 is less than or equal to 28 times theta underscore d, which means theta underscore d is greater than or equal to 19.2 divided by 28, which is equal to 0.6857. 0.6857. This becomes equal to 0.6857. Again, theta d has to be the maximum of these two, because we have to satisfy both the constraints simultaneously, theta d is equal to max of 0.640, comma 0.6857. So this becomes 0.686. And that's how we come to know that the efficiency level for branch D is 68.6%. Okay, 68.6%. So that's where we get our answer from. So that's how you solve the problem of DEA. That's how you solve the DEA problem.